Hey everyone, here I am with my brand new camera. I am still testing out the settings on it, to be honest, so I'm sorry if this isn't the best, but welcome to another reading vlog. And I'm really sorry, I'm going to be looking at myself in the viewfinder the entire time. It's currently the 3rd of January and I've been doing a little bit of reading, but not as much as I had been hoping to read. So I thought I would start a reading vlog ready for the new year now that I've settled back into work. I went back yesterday and I'm now ready to get started. I have done a little bit of testing out on this camera with like the settings and things, but to be honest, it still needs some work. Hang on. Okay, I think that's slightly better. I don't really know what I'm doing. I got a Canon G7X for Christmas and it's so much better than my phone. As you can tell, it tracks my face, it adjusts for low light, and it's amazing. If you guys want to know what I got for Christmas, I can always show you in another vlog if you'd like, or a separate video. Just let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I didn't really get many like books. I didn't get any books at all for Christmas, aside from my Secret Santa, but I did get a few goodies that, you know, are quite interesting and useful. So anyway, on with the reading. My plans for this week are to finish Rosewater. I've read, how much have I read? I've read like 50 pages so far. 65 pages so far, and it's a bit of a weird book. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, and I think I'm going to need a break. So Rosewater is a science fiction book set in Nigeria in 2066, so only a few years in the future now, and it's about, I don't even really know what it's about. So in Nigeria, in this town called Rosewater, there is this alien biodome, and Rosewater, the town, has formed like a donut around this biodome, and that's like their entire reason for being. And every year this biodome opens up like a pore and people get healed from it, but some people aren't healed properly, and occasionally there are mutations happening and people come back from the dead and they're kind of like zombies, and some of them are aggressive, some of them just kind of sit there. So that's been happening, and the main character has so far had sex twice in 65 pages, and you can tell a guy wrote it, to be honest. So I'm not really feeling it, and it's a shame because this is a very highly anticipated book for me, but yeah, it's a bit odd. So I think I might take a break and then start another book. I'll just go and get my next book from my TBR, and that will be, I'm sorry, I'll try to stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. It's just difficult. It's weird having one now. So this is what I'm going to be reading next, or kind of like in between Rosewater. This is Disappearance at Devil's Rock by Tremblay. He wrote The Cabin at the End of the World, which came out in 2018. And this is a horror book and Joe Hill loves it. I got it to focus. I'm so good. So this is about a woman called Elizabeth Sanderson whose 13-year-old son goes missing, and there's a search for him, and there's a shocking truth about the night that Tommy disappeared, and it's all very sinister. So I think this might be a good one to read alongside Rosewater. I'm thinking that if this keeps getting really weird, then I can skip to Disappearance at Devil's Rock in an attempt to like just go with full-on horror, you know, without the weirdness and the strange sex scenes. I mean, I assume there aren't going to be any sex scenes in this, but I thought that of Rosewater as well. To clarify, I don't have a problem with sex scenes in books, it's just they were unnecessary. I don't know why he's put them in there, but anyway. It's currently Thursday evening. I don't have any plans apart from reading, so I'm going to smash through a few pages of either one of these, I hope. Tomorrow will be Friday. I'll be going to the gym because I'm back at the gym and I'm loving it. Also, a few people have asked me about my like gym plans or routines, so if you'd like a video on like health and fitness or something, as if I'm some sort of guru, then let me know, because I know a lot of people are trying to get fitter in the new year and do more exercise, so maybe it would be good to have like a sub-community or group within the booktube community that's motivating each other, you know, maybe. I'm just really into the gym at the moment, so yeah. I'll be going to the gym tomorrow night and then maybe recording some videos, and then I'll definitely be recording some videos on Saturday because that's the only time I've got at the moment to record videos. But I will hopefully be vlogging throughout the week, and I'm not sure how my weekly vlogs are going to go now, because obviously I'm starting this on Thursday, and I was thinking I might do Monday to Sunday, but obviously that has been ruined. So maybe for this first one I'll do Thursday to the following Sunday, so like a week and a half, and then I'll start doing weekly vlogs. Christmas threw me off. I went to Quill's parents' house and it entirely threw like off my entire routine, and then I went back to work, and that also threw me off even further because I was just getting used to not doing anything for like 10 days, and now all of a sudden I have to go back to work. So yeah, those are my next 2 books for the reading vlog, and I'll let you know how the reading goes. Hi everyone, it's currently Saturday morning and I've done a little bit more reading, not much, but enough to fill you in on. I've just recorded 3 videos and I'm about to record a couple more, but I just thought this would be the perfect time to give you a reading update. Rosewater. I've read another 50 pages of this. There has been another sex scene, which means there have been 3 or 4 now in 120 pages. The world building has developed a little bit more. It's gotten a little bit better, but these sex scenes are weird and the writing is strange. So yeah, I'm not really feeling it, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to this book, but maybe the ending will be. So I've decided that this is going to be my workbook, so I'm reading it at lunchtimes at work, which means I'm going to get through it quite slowly. But that does mean that I will have time to read something that I'm actually enjoying, and that is, at this point, Disappearance at Devil's Rock by Tremblay. I'm 100 pages into this. I've got 300 pages to go, and I'm really enjoying it. At the moment it's quite hard to tell what kind of tone the author is going for, but I am really enjoying the mystery and trying to find out what is going on with this missing boy, because about 50 pages in the mother started to see the boy like at night out of the corner of her eye, and she came across some pages that were torn out of his diary that no one else had touched. So the mystery and perhaps horror element is very intriguing to me, and I can't wait to read more of it. So those are my 2 reading plans for the weekend, and if I do get to a 3rd book, then I will let you know which one that is, and I'm thinking it might be City of Brass, but I'm not entirely sure yet. As far as real life plans go, today I'm just going to be chilling out, tidying up the flat because we need to take the Christmas tree down because that's still up, and then tomorrow we're going into London to see some of Quill's friends, so that should be quite nice. We're going to Elephant and Castle for lunch. That's a place in London, not a restaurant. Quill's friend picked it. Apparently there's this kind of marketplace where you can grab whatever you want and then collect like in your group at a bench, all with different like kinds of food from various different places. So I'm looking forward to that. I might vlog a little bit of it, but it'll probably be a montage because I'm not vlogging in front of his friends. That would be weird. So hopefully I should have some time to read today and tomorrow morning. Hey everyone, so it's currently quite early in the morning. I woke up at 4:30 on a work day, and I'm on lates this week, which means that I normally wouldn't have to get up until 8:30. So with these extra 4 hours, I decided I would give you an update on what I've been reading, read some more, and then also get ready for work. So the latter is what's happening right now, so you'll have to excuse this impromptu get ready with me clip. I am so tired right now. What time is it currently? I've been awake since 4:30ish and it's currently 7 o'clock, so I managed to get a bit of reading done. So let me update you. Yesterday was Monday, and I finished this on Sunday. So I finished the Disappearance at Devil's Rock on Sunday and I really enjoyed it. It definitely wasn't as good as The Cabin at the End of the World. I thought that book was a lot stronger and a lot creepier. The Disappearance at Devil's Rock didn't get very creepy at all. Sorry, I'm also using my viewfinder as a mirror, so I have an excuse to look at myself this time. It wasn't as atmospheric, and it wasn't really a horror book in my opinion. It had elements of horror, but it was definitely more of a thriller. So this one was alright. I will definitely be checking out his other book, which is A Head Full of Ghosts, which I think so far is his most well received, and that is straight up horror. So I'll be reading that at some point this year, I think. And then on Sunday I went into London on the train, and I didn't have a book with me because I'm an idiot. So thankfully I had my Kindle app on my phone. This isn't my phone, this is my Kindle. I started The Wolf in the Whale, which is a review copy that I have, and this is coming out at the end of January. It's set in North America, like along the Arctic Circle. It's about a Native American girl. I don't know how to pronounce her people's name. It's like Inuit. I probably should have looked that up at some point, and I will do before I post my review or of anything, because I like to know what I'm talking about, or at least try. It's about, yeah, Native American tribe who are struggling to survive after this massive accident has killed off all the men in their clan or tribe. So their tribe has been getting smaller and smaller each year. There are no men, there are not enough men to keep the line going because they don't agree with inbreeding, because obviously that would be bad. Vikings arrive, and that's where the story really kicks off. To be honest, it's a bit of a slow start, and it's also very, very dark, so I would go into this very cautiously. There are several rape scenes and scenes talking about those rape scenes, and to be honest, a couple of the times I feel like it wasn't really necessary to go into another description of the same scene. I'm going to withhold judgment on this because I haven't finished the whole book. I'm about 60% of the way through so far. I read 40% just on Sunday, and then a tiny bit yesterday, if any at all. Did I even read yesterday? I'm not sure I did. And then I've read another 20% this morning because I just couldn't sleep. So I don't need to leave for work for another hour and a half, and it won't take me that long to get ready because have you seen what I look like normally? So I'm going to do a bit more reading. I have about 2 hours left of my ebook according to my Kindle, so I'm definitely going to be finishing that today. I'm not sure what I'm going to read after The Wolf in the Whale because I need another book to keep me going that's not Rosewater, but I'll let you know once I figure that out. Hey everyone, so it is Wednesday evening and I'm just getting ready to film a video, which is why I'm here. So I'm just setting things up so I can get going. I've got a couple of videos to film right now, but I thought I would give you a quick update while I'm just setting up my tripod, which is just for books. Since we last spoke, I finished The Wolf in the Whale. I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't a 5-star read for me at all, but you're gonna fall. Oh God, oh no. I can't remember what my setup was last time with this camera. Yes, it wasn't a 5-star read for me, so that's a shame, but I did really, really enjoy it. I'm probably going to end up giving it 4 stars because it was a good book. It didn't make me cry like it made everyone else cry, because I'm not a crier. I'm a massive crier. I cry at everything. But for some reason this one just didn't like get to me. It wasn't really that emotional because I kind of knew what was going on, like what was going to happen, and everything happened as I expected. So I guess it wasn't too jarring. I think that's a good word. It wasn't too jarring. So I finished that one, and then I started another book that I can't tell you about. Well, I can, but I'm not going to because it's for a super secret project that I'm doing. You'll find out in like a month or so. I'm trying to do this cutesy thing where I'm being mysterious as though I have a fan base, but this is just me. What I have also done, and this is something I can tell you about, I have tabbed up both The City of Brass and Life After Life by, this one's Kate Atkinson, this one's by S.A. Chakraborty. I spent a while, if this will focus, yes, go me, I'm so good at this. So I spent a while tabbing up these books. This one is tabbed up every 50 pages, and it wasn't actually as long as I thought it was going to be, like page count wise. The book is actually only 530 or so pages, and by the looks of it it's kind of chunky, but it's actually not much longer than your average YA fantasy. This one, however, is a lot longer, as you can see here. How the hell do I make this thing focus not on my face? Is that working? It seems to be working. This one is like 630 pages or something, so it's chunky. I don't know which one I'm going to start yet. On the one hand, I need to start City of Brass because the sequel is coming out on the 16th or something, not entirely sure. On the other hand, I was recommended this one by a friend from work, and she kind of bigged it up, and it does sound really good, so I kind of want to read it right now, but I haven't decided yet, so I'm just going to sit on those for a while and then I'll update you later. Morning everyone. So apparently this camera is a bit more conspicuous than my phone, and I can't fit my camera onto my dashboard, so this is how you have to look at me right now. This is just a really quick update because I'm going to end the vlog here. Oh, this angle is so bad, I'm so sorry. Oh god, So I'm going to end the vlog here, but I just wanted to give you a quick reading update before I do so. What did I do? I finished The Wolf and the Whale, which I think I told you already. And then I didn't really do much more reading. I didn't read any more of Rosewater because I'm not really enjoying it. It's a bit weird. So I have stopped that for now until next week when I read it on lunchtimes again. And I started Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye, which is coming out in January. And this is a YA fantasy, and to be honest, it's laughable. I'm going to have to review this one because I've got some things to say, but it's set in a fantasy land that seems to be Japanese inspired, although there are only a couple of things that suggest this. And the main characters have this like Gemina bond, which means they're tied like those people in Shadowhunters, you know, who have that twin bond thing. I can't remember what it's called. They're these like highly trained warriors who have been going to this school for trainees, and they're given their first mission. They come across some soldiers who are part of an army that's going to overthrow the Empress and come for this like super powerful item. The thing about this is that the main character is called Damon, for one thing, and it's not even like normal Damon, it's Damon with an E, and he has naturally blue hair due to some genetic defect or quirk, and what the hell. The author is trying so hard to be edgy, and I'm not here for that. I'm about 30% of the way through, and I'm hoping to read a little bit more today during my lunch break. Or maybe at my desk if I feel like it. I'm joking, I don't do that. And then hopefully I will finish it in my next reading vlog. But for now, that's it for my reading, because this vlog isn't really going anywhere else. And I'm not going to be able to get much reading done during the day today. So I thought I might as well just stop here, wrap this up, and hopefully I'll speak to you in my next one.